In this section, we will go over neglect. What is neglect? It is the extreme or persistent failure of a person responsible for the child's welfare to provide food, clothing, shelter, medical care, or supervision. Neglect can be physical, educational, or emotional. Physical neglect includes refusal of or delay in seeking health care, abandonment, expulsion from the home, or refusal to allow a runaway to return home, and inadequate supervision. Educational neglect includes the allowance of chronic truancy, failure to enroll a child of mandatory school age in school, and failure to attend to a special educational need. Emotional neglect includes such actions as marked inattention to a child's need for affection, refusal of or failure to provide psychological care, spouse abuse in the child's presence, or permission of drug or alcohol use by the child. A second-grade student often complains that she is hungry and has no breakfast. She rarely brings anything for lunch, and when she does, it is generally packaged pastries or chips. You also notice that her clothing is often inappropriate for the weather, and she appears dirty and unkempt. You ask the child's teacher of the previous year if the girl's situation was the same then. The teacher said that it was, and talking with the parents did not seem to help. You have noticed that her parents do not attend any school functions and are never home when you attempt to contact them. What concerns would you have about the student? D. Both A and B. This is the correct answer. In this example, it would be appropriate to make a report of possible general neglect. If the family is experiencing economic hardship, they may need assistance accessing available services. Reporting will give the investigative agencies the opportunity to assess the situation and determine the appropriate response. In the course of your work, you work with a troublesome 9-year-old boy. He has frequent and severe behavior problems and is taking psychiatric medication for a mood disorder. You notice that the child is not eating lunch. When you ask why, he tells you that he got in trouble with his parents and is not allowed to eat today. He tells you the last time he ate was 2 days ago, but he must sit at the table and watch while the rest of the family eats. What do you do? E. B and D. This is the correct answer. You could report concerns of either neglect or emotional abuse, and it is best to report both. While it is common to send children to bed without dinner or dessert, this child has been deprived of food for 2 days, which is extreme. Having the child watch the remainder of the family eat is cruel. You do not need to address the issue with the parents, as it is not your job to determine if this is the truth or not. You must only report. Additionally, talking with the parents may place the child at risk of further punishment or harm.